You like scoring? Buckle up. The top 4 scorers in the playoffs are all in the Western Conference Final, where we get puck drop tonight. So, Marty, we want you to list it. Rank the 5 most dangerous players going into this series.
Okay, well, Gino, at number 5, I've got Evan Bouchard. He's had a fantastic couple of rounds, and if Matthias Ekholm comes back, it's going to make Evan Bouchard even more dangerous. So I've got Bouchard at number 5. At number 4, Jake Ottinger. He is the best goaltender in the Western Conference, obviously, but the way that he can steal a game, I think he is a big part of why Dallas think they can win a Stanley Cup. So Jake Ottinger at number 4. At number 3, Leon Draisaitl. And this is crazy to think that I'm going to put Draisaitl at number 3. The only player with 50 goals this year. He can turn a series on its head the way that he's going to play. So, but I still think that Draisaitl, with only 2 goals in the second round, I'm going to put him at number 3. Number 2, Connor McDavid. Oh, this is not, Connor McDavid going out there and having 10 goals in the first 2 rounds. He only had 1 goal in the second round. But I still think that Connor McDavid can dictate and set the tempo for this series. So he's at number 2. And number 1 of the Dallas Stars, Mikko Rantanen. I mean, he has been fantastic. He's my Conn Smythe favorite right now when it comes to the first couple of rounds. And yes, if you look at the offense of the Dallas Stars, it runs through Mikko Rantanen and the top line, the finish line. But I think he is the best and has been the best player in the Western Conference Final that gets started tonight.
All right, Rantanen's been amazing. Has 19 points in the playoffs, 2 better than McDavid. Number 1. Rantanen also leads with 9 goals. McDavid, who won the Conn Smythe in a losing cause in last year's Cup final, just 3 goals so far. 36 guys have more goals than him in these playoffs. But would anyone be surprised, Marty, if McDavid trumps Rantanen in this series?
I wouldn't be surprised. And when you look at the odds for the top goal scorer in the Western Conference Finals, McDavid was at a plus 500, which wasn't the favorite, right? And I thought that was great value because I think that Connor McDavid is going to take this challenge head on. We remember he had the overtime goal last year against Dallas where he walked through everybody, got the backhand. I think he will find the back of the net in a winning or losing way. I think Connor McDavid has a really good chance to being the best goal scorer in the Western Conference Finals when you look at however many games it's going to take. So, yeah, I think that would be not surprising if he is ahead of Rantanen, ahead of Draisaitl, ahead of anybody when it comes to the Western Conference.
One other thing stands out, Marty. Ottinger at number 3, and of course, no sign of Skinner in your top 5. How worried are you that the gap in goaltending could be too much for the Oilers to overcome?
It always depends on how Stuart Skinner plays. Look, if he plays like he did in the last couple of games of the last round, he's going to be fine. I'm not saying he's got to pitch a shutout every time, but what he did and did really well is he trusted his positioning and his size. He wasn't so far outside of his crease where the LA Kings took so much advantage of the wrong positioning for Stuart Skinner that they went around him. Tap in, backdoor, deflection, backdoor, rebound, wide open net. But Skinner, when he's in the blue paint a little bit more, trusts his size and trusts his positioning, then he's a different type of goaltender. I think that is the most important thing. He's never going to beat out Jake Ottinger in a goalie duel. But if it can be average to good, and then all of a sudden Jake Ottinger drops a little bit, all of a sudden you're on the same level playing field. But I still think Ottinger is the better, obviously, of the 2 goalies.
For what it's worth, FanDuel has the Oilers as slim favorites to advance to their second straight Stanley Cup final.